It's just about 11 a.m. here on the East Coast, and we're following the latest developments in the indictment of Donald Trump. The former president is facing a 7-count indictment over his alleged mishandling of classified documents after he left the White House. Trump maintained his innocence in a social media post last night, calling it, quote, the greatest witch hunt of all time. Joining us now for more is CBS News reporter and producer Robert Laguerre. All right, so Robert, what are we looking for in this indictment when it's released to the public and to the press, and what's our reporting indicating on what the prosecutors are going to zone in on?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Thanks for having me. So first, at the offset, important to note that we have not seen the indictment yet. We have reporting from Trump's attorneys in here at CBS News indicating that the charges involve obstruction, conspiracy, and the willful retention of national defense information. So moving forward, what we're looking for is Trump's intent to obstruct the investigation, any evidence that they have of that, and any knowledge that he could have had that the information that he had was national defense information, sensitive information that he should not have had at the time. So that's really what we're looking for now. Specific examples, specific evidence, language, interactions with witnesses. We've been covering the federal grand jury meeting here in Washington, D.C. for the last 8 months. What we've learned from that in our new reporting here at CBS News is that witnesses have told prosecutors about interactions with the former president, describing their work at Mar-a-Lago, their interactions with him, and potentially what they said to him about those documents.
So walk us through what the plan is for Tuesday's arraignment.
Right. So right now what we know is that Trump has said, and we have confirmed, that he will be in Miami on Tuesday. That arraignment will be a very, normal procedure. It will be the defendant is novel and unprecedented, but the procedure won't be. This happens all the time in federal courthouses all across the country. Individuals are brought in after being indicted by a grand jury. They are presented to a magistrate judge. The magistrate judge reads the charges against them, and then they have an opportunity, if at that time they choose to be arraigned, plead guilty or not guilty. All indications are that the former president will plead not guilty to those charges, and that'll be that. The case will then move forward with a federal judge overseeing the case, and then we will have pretrial proceedings.
So the special counsel has 2 investigations into the former president. What does this particular indictment mean for what's happening, for example, in the state of Georgia?
Sure. So it's important to remember that the special counsel was appointed by Attorney General Merrick Garland last year to oversee 2 federal investigations into the former president. One being this documents and obstruction investigation that charges were brought. The other relates to the efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election and the events surrounding the January 6th Capitol attack. So that investigation is ongoing. Our indication is that grand juries here in Washington, D.C. are still hearing evidence. We reported 2 days ago that Trump associate and former White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon was subpoenaed recently in that investigation. And so that is ongoing, and so we need to keep an eye out for that. The Georgia case is something separate. That is not a federal case like Jack Smith's case, but a state case being overseen by the Fulton County District Attorney. That, all indications are, there could be charging decisions this summer as different law enforcement entities have been notified of that.
All right, Robert Laguerre, thank you.
Thanks.